Okay. Hello. Good. Good. We actually have some stuff going on. This is cool. All it took was 2 minutes, and the frickin' thing is just slightly busted. Let me see if I can actually do something here. Um, so camera. Cool. You know what that means? I cannot have the stupid thing open and have YouTube chat. So that's just great. So what game are we gonna be playing? VR chat? Nah. Five Nights at Freddy's? Yes. Special Zombie? Nah. What games I got on here? Do we want to play Counter Strike? Nah. No, we ain't not playing Counter Strike. I do not want to be hearing. I do not want to be having this stream go offline within 10 seconds. Like, is there really no way to freaking. Yo, guys, ready to see some scary stuff, man? Oh, hey, dude. Glad to see that this furry is actually being here and is present for. Liking the new meta stuff that they did, changing up. Wait, did I? Ouch. Okay, yeah, I haven't done night 4 yet. Yeah. This is probably gonna be the most possible stream ever. Chicken's already gone.
You can check inside those suits in the back room. I'm gonna try to hold out until someone checks. Like it won't be so bad.
Pizza box.
I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. You know.
Stupid.
Oh no.
Oh shoot. Laughing his butt off. Turn on the lights in my space. What do you mean? This. Bonnie's in the closet. That's not a euphemism. somebody is literally in there. No! Okay, so... No, turn that off, turn that off. My goodness. I was not expecting him to actually just be right there. Okay, he's gone. Okay, Chica, walk past my door. Let the rabbit go. Bro, you teleported there. Idiot bastard. I saw him. So, okay, no. No, we must keep the camera on Foxy at all times. Oh no. Dude is right there. Oh my goodness, got double teamed. Freaking Freddy and Chica are both at that door. You better not be sharing my number in the chat, dude. I will strangle you. No, actually do not look. Oh, the big brolic bear is right there. Bro, am I just gonna have to keep that freaking door down this entire freaking time? Because I don't know what to do. Is there nothing I can do to get this freaking get to go away? Like, dude better not be saying like, dude, I can see chat. You better not leak it. Okay, well, hey Chica, I got this for you. You want it? Okay, wait, no, actually, I got a gun right here. If you hit me, I will... I'm flicking you off. That's how I know you's a bitch. Oh. That's so cool. Am I gonna choke on it? Yes.
It looks like you're making great progress, and more importantly, you're staying in your lane and sticking to the script, which is exactly what our risk assessment team was hoping you'd do. Please continue to enjoy the Fazbear virtual experience.
Shimmy, shimmy, yay, shimmy, ya. Drink, swallow, blah, blah. Okay, wait. How? Like, stuff's lagging a little bit, but they're all gone already. I cannot have a second of rest. Chica, I hate you. I see something cross that. Okay, wait. Wait, wait, she's still there? Okay. I'm gonna go now. Okay. I'm on 81%. Just check back. You thought, bro thought I was you, okay? Oh shit. I need to remember about the power, okay? No. You saw that. You saw that. Freddy's now at that door. That door is now... What can I do? What am I meant to do about that? He's at the door. He's never leaving. Hey, Chica. Like, there is literally nothing I can do about that. Like, he's now just forever there. And if this joke... Okay. There's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing... Fast fact, kids love pizza. Fuck you and everything you stand for. What?
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Fazbear Entertainment is excited to join the digital age, and what better way to do that than with an edge-of-your-seat virtual reality experience?
Where is it? Freaking... Yup.
We know that Fazbear Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades, and while it's true that some stories associated with our name were loosely based on actual events, the majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic. Lawsuits pending. But we aren't above laughing at ourselves. Ha ha ha. That's why we have recreated many of these completely fictitious scenarios, lies that you've been fed over the last several years, into a hilarious VR game, in the hopes that we can finally move past these childish ghost stories and develop a new relationship with you, as well as your kids. Don't forget the merch, perfect for birthdays. So sit back and enjoy a few scares. We do, however, ask that you agree, you acknowledge that Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for accidental digital consciousness transference, real-world manifestations of digital characters, nightmares, night terrors, night sweats.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be waving at me. Why are you just standing there menacingly? He wasn't even at my door. Okay, wait, I know. You're safe. Be sure to visit our sister location. That's funny. Oh shoot. Wait. Wait, no, he's still there. Wait, no, he's not there. He's not there. He's not there. Is he in? Is he back there? Where is he? 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 Okay. I'm a happy person as long as I know where he is. I'm not happy. I'm not. Okay. Okay. Where now? Where at? Where Yep, bro's gone. Bro left. Bro's scared. Okay, where next? Where next? Wrong side. Wrong, like, wrong side. Actually, wait. Where is he? He's right there. I scared him off. Yeah. Bro, I am trying to be a serious streamer right here, and I cannot have you be spamming in chat. I can't time you out. Just because I can't see it at the moment doesn't mean I won't be able to see it. And just as you said, I can't see what you're typing. Anyway, can we get 3 big booms per Reaper?
Hello? Hello? Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old locations, you know. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility, they even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seem to move around at night. They even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots seeing you as an endoskeleton without a costume on and wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have a light, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Retracted. Dude, you know that I might be able to go back and see what you said. No message can be retracted. Down, wow, 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 gum. Oh, shoot. I can see his little freaking nose. Yeah, that's right. I knew you were a coward. Dude was so scared he went back on stage. Look at her. Look at her. You can see her eyes right there. a job application. Hey, wait. I don't think that'll work. They're technically already employed here, so sending them a job application won't scare them. And neither would it scare me because it's 6 a.m., baby. Hey, to the window, to the wall. Dude. Now think about what you've done for 10 seconds. I didn't think that would remove everything you typed. I simply put you in timeout for 10 seconds. I'm sorry, here's a free balloon. Oh, another balloon. Dude, do not make me time you out again. I'm trying to look professional here, and you are ruining it. You're gonna make it. Now look, the thing is, if you spam, dude,
hello?
You spam.
See, I told you your first night wouldn't be a problem. Okay. You're a natural.
You're gonna make it look like other people can spam, okay? I do not want other people spamming, okay? You're setting a precedent here.
By now I'm sure you've noticed the older models sitting in the back room. Those are from the previous location. We just use them for parts now. The idea at first was to repair them. They even started retrofitting them with some of the newer technology, but they were just so ugly, you know? And the smell. So the company decided to just go in a whole new direction and make them super kid-friendly. Those older ones shouldn't be able to walk around, but if they do, the whole Freddy head trick should work on them too, so whatever. I loved those old characters. Did you ever see Foxy the Pirate?
Oh wait, Foxy.
Oh yeah, Foxy. Hey listen, that one was always a bit twitchy. I'm not sure if the Freddy head trick will work on Foxy. If for some reason he activates during the night, and you see him standing at the far end of the hall, just flash your light at him from time to time. Those older models would always get disoriented with bright lights. It would cause a system restart or something.
I know a couple people that might want to
think of it, might want to try that on any room where something undesirable might be.
However,
they might hold them in place for a few seconds. That glitch might have carried over to the newer models too. One more thing. Don't forget the music box. I'll be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It's always thinking, and it can go anywhere. I don't think the Freddy mask will fool it, so just don't forget the music box. Anyway, I'm sure it won't be a problem. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Any sort of battery on this thing? Okay, bro stance.
Hello.
Where? Oh, I see him big stepping. Big stepper. You need to keep our eyes on that stupid boy.
Hello.
Yeah, good. Get your stupid self out of there. Bro, do not be sleeping on me because I'm fabulous. Bro is sleeping on me. I'm low-key being slept on. Uh, Dude, I just got jumped by multiple things. Okay, Freddy is still there. Yeah, that's right. Fight back, bro. Fight back. Cute as ever, girl. Like,
Hi.
like, are you gonna do something or are you just gonna stay there? Oh shoot, that's Foxy. Yeah. What the heck, man? How? I did everything correct. Okay, wait. I think I know the strat. I gotta be a big dog. I gotta be bigger. I gotta be faster. I gotta be stronger. Ow, I hit my hand on the fan. Let's restart. Um,
Hello? Hello? See, I told you your first night wouldn't be a problem. You're a natural. By now I'm sure you've noticed the older models sitting in the back room. Those are from the previous location, and we just use them for parts now. The idea at first was to repair them. They even started retrofitting them with some of the newer technology, but they were just so ugly, you know? And the smell. So the company decided to just go in a whole new direction and make them super kid-friendly. Those older ones shouldn't be able to walk around, but if they do, the whole Freddy head trick should work on them too, so whatever. I love those old characters. Did you ever see Foxy the Pirate? Oh wait, Foxy. Oh yeah, Foxy. Hey listen, that one was always a bit twitchy. I'm not sure if the Freddy head trick will work on Foxy. If for some reason he activates during the night, and you see him standing at the far end of the hall, just flash your light at him from time to time. Those older models would always get disoriented with bright light. It would cause a system restart or something. Come to think of it, you might want to try that on any room where something undesirable might be. It might hold him in place for a few seconds. That glitch might have carried over to the newer models too. One more thing, don't forget the music box. I'll be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It's always thinking, and it can go anywhere. I don't think the Freddy mask will fool it, so just don't forget the music box. Anyway, I'm sure it won't be a problem. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bro's bent over about to go into the pin. What do you mean? This brightest this place has ever been. You can't get any brighter. Do you want me to get the world's brightest flashlight up in here? Then you'll be able to actually track this stuff. sure I feel about it. Oh, God. Started falling. Where? 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 Genuinely, where? We must keep our eyes on that. Where? I hear all these sounds, but I don't see them. Okay, bro.
Hi.
Really? 3 of y'all at once. Are you being genuine right now? So, ready? Oh, wait. When will you go away? Okay. And now that you... That's not what I want to do with the can. You do not eat the whole can. You just... Hey. Peace offering. Okay. Well, that's enough of Five Nights at Freddy's. But I have one other game. No, we're not playing this. I will probably be playing that later, but not on stream, okay? People are wild. That is basically, what is it called? Counter-Strike. Unknown sources. Where? Okay, wait. Where's... Discord? No. Doom. Now this game, autosave. Wait. This game is crazy, okay? I modded my crest for this. 4 FPS on the load screen, by the way. Whenever you see FPS that low, you know the game's gonna be good. Either that or the game was made for computer.
Bravo team, entry secure. Move in and take positions. Quiet. Did you hear that? This is Lee. Give me status. Always clear. There's nothing here, Sam. Go on.
Warning, coolant rod 2 offline. Main reactor operation temperature exceeding safe levels.
How do I do this? Wait, Where's my guns?
Marine, Bravo team is down. Their operational status is unknown. They were carrying a military transmission card. It's vital you retrieve that card as it contains encoded data needed to send the distress signal to the fleet. They're the last hope to get reinforcements. Find that card and find it fast.
Attention, all personnel evacuate the facility. Coolant rod 2 offline. Main reactor operation temperature exceeding safe levels.
Restart. Now that I actually know what the heck I'm doing.
Bravo team, entry secure.
Although...
Warning. Coolant rod 2 offline. Main reactor operation temperature exceeding safe levels.
Marine, Bravo team is down. Their operational status is unknown. They were carrying a military transmission card. It's vital you retrieve that card as it contains encoded data needed to send the distress signal to the fleet. They're the last hope to get reinforcements. Find that card and find it fast.
Attention, all personnel evacuating the facility. Warning, coolant rod 2 offline. Main reactor operation temperature exceeding safe levels. Offline. Main reactor operation temperature exceeding safe levels.
In a quest to provide armies with a well-balanced set of weapons, UAC looked to the past in designing and manufacturing the newest line of Mark II chain guns. The retro style and mechanical sturdiness of the chain gun is a must for all modern combat veterans. Earlier, adapters and nicknamed it Salt. With its armor-piercing 30 caliber bullets, the chain gun is capable of literally cutting opponents in two. Packed with all the punch you need in close combat, the chain gun delivers reliability and functionality.
Main reactor operation temperature exceeding safe levels offline.
Safer worlds through superior...
Main reactor operation temperature exceeding safe levels. Service bridge now operational. Attention, all personnel evacuate the facility. Doors sealed. Please contact plant management for immediate assistance. Warning. Reactor core temperature 235 degrees Celsius. Attention, all personnel evacuate the facility. Warning, reactor core temperature 585 degrees Celsius. Warning, reactor core temperature beyond acceptable levels. 100 degrees Celsius.
Do you see the car?
No, sir.
Okay, let's get to the communications facility. We can start the transmission from there.
Whatever you say, Counselor.
Coolant rod 2 online.
at 26%. Yeah. This seems like a good place to leave off. Big game. Well, you know, this was a computer game. I can't expect it to have all the bells and whistles, but I will be leaving off right here. And with that, I will see you guys in the next live stream.